Welcome to the Malaysia Economist Forum 2019. Good evening. I am Tin Jie, the master ceremony of this event. Our theme today is the effectiveness of monetary and fiscal policy to ensure the continuous stability of economies in Malaysia. As we all know, due to the problem occur, humans always give the best to solve the problem. As a result, our civilization become more advanced and toward progress. Therefore, let's look at the major problem faced by Malaysia in the field of economics in the last 6 decades. Malaysia, influenced by the oil crisis 1973 to 1974, and again 1980 to 1981, and Asian financial crisis 1997 to 1998, and lately 2007 to 2009. In theory, monetary policy influences aggregate demand. The aggregate demand curve scores downward down to the economic growth. My question is, how does the economic growth influence the monetary and fiscal policy?
Well, I think that are two conditions in the economic goals, which the condition and inflation, while the country under recession, the money demand is decreased and consumption decreased also. In other circumstance, while the country under inflation, the money demand is increased and consumption is also increased. While ceteris and paribus, the supply is increased is order to achieve the equation.
According to the theory of liquidity preference, the interest rate adjusts to balance the supply and demand for money. When the country under recession, Bank Negara Malaysia will lower the interest rate in order to increase the money demand in the market. Instead, when the country under inflation, Bank Negara Malaysia will increase the interest rate. It makes borrowing and loan more expensive, which encourage spending and investment goods. People more prefer to spend money.
During the financial crisis, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNN) take an action to decrease the interest rate in order to increase the aggregate money demand in the market. In addition, Malaysian government take an action to launch a campaign Belilah Barangan Buatan Malaysia. The government aimed to lower the flow of currency to the overseas. My second question is that you all gentlemen have any objection about the way of Bank Negara Malaysia to handle the financial crisis in 1997 to 1998?
Allow me to start first. I think the government policy at the time is right thing to do. Domestic within the country make our currency cycling within our country. If not, our country will suffer a huge loss due to the flow out of ringgit Malaysia currency at the foreign. That's why our government also encourage our people to traveling within Malaysia.
I also agree with it. Consuming will in country just not only restore our economy but also generating economy. Luckily, our country under the leadership of Bank Negara Malaysia government just Siti Aziz and Prime Minister did not take action to borrow from International Monetary Fund. If not, our country have a great debt with higher interest like Indonesia and Thailand.
Well, gentlemen, as we all know, we were at the countdown onto the third millennium in the 21st century is within 11 days. In your own word, what is your prediction about the economic growth in the future? Is there inflation or recession economies? How about the trend within international since the export play a very important role in our GDP? Or maybe Malaysia were impacted by the trade war between China and US, or the exit of Britain from European Union in the Zoom?
To my personality, I think our country right now suffer in inflation. While the government push the maximum salary of labor, and the price of the good nowadays also increase. I think Malaysia will suffer recession in the future seeing line of base effect on 21 February 2020 year. As the requirement country of the cost, Malaysia will be in effect of the waste country.
But I think Malaysia will not be impacted by the scenario of world. Let me explain it. Our country mostly made a trade deal in ASEAN, which are our regional countries such as Indonesia, Singapore and others. Malaysia did not make a great percent of trade with EU members. So basically, our trade in future is still maintained and not affected by others.
Gentlemen, down to the time allocated. I suggest invite you all to come in the foreign economy in the coming time. Thank you and have a good evening.